What is that?
Madagascar screaming beast frogs. Our whole garden's infested with them right now.
How are you dealing with those things?
Well, I was doing fine, but then one made a nest right outside of our bedroom window and decides to scream all night.
They're grumpy.
Yeah, that's the perfect word. They are grumpy. Every little thing annoys them. You have to tiptoe past them or they flip out. That's not all the drama that's happening in the backyard. The ducks. The ducks are out of control.
Oh, the ducks. They have such innocent looking faces.
Take a gander at what they did to the new walkway.
Oh, dude, it looks like an excavation site.
Not only that, I was down in the garden with them last night, and they love this tall grass that's down there. It was like, okay, the whole thing was like Jurassic Park.
Prehistoric.
Their heads are bobbing around in the tall grass, and at one point they walked out in unison, just like the velociraptors. Exactly the same scenes out of Jurassic Park down there.
Yeah, they do move like velociraptors.
There's always some kind of shenanigans with them. The other day, it was like Fight Club out there, and I had to keep breaking it up.
First rule of Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club.
Oh, that Jurassic Park thing just sparked a memory. I used to work with this guy years ago who belonged to some kind of sect of Christianity that doesn't believe dinosaurs existed.
Wait, but what about the fossils?
Well, according to him, Jesus buried the dinosaur bones to test people's faith. How about that?
But okay, I mean, how much time did Jesus have on his hands, though? I mean, that's kind of impractical.
Yeah, that's a lot of bones buried. And I mean, I've heard of him turning water into wine and this type of thing, but I never heard of any materialization of a dinosaur bone.
Well, I mean, I guess everyone needs a hobby, so maybe Jesus's was burying dinosaur bones?
Yeah, it was just, I'd never heard that before. It's interesting.
Oh, hey, what's this?
Oh, this! La da da da! The Juno Hot Minute!
Ooh, look at her beautiful face.
Such a sweet soul. Such a beautiful face. That's why it's heartbreaking when she rolls in the backyard and rolls right into some black duck shit and smears it all over her face and her...
Oh, you have a dog that loves to roll.
She's just looking up at me with those beautiful eyes. And meanwhile, she looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of Predator.
Oh, Juno.
Yeah, she's so great, though. Yeah, the Juno Hot Minute! When I was in 7th grade, I got introduced to metal, Metallica back in the day. Kill 'em all. Ride the lightning.
Yeah, Metallica, dude. Those guys are maniacs.
I was in 8th grade German class. We had a field trip to this little town, Leavenworth. It's like Bavarian themed. My friend Brent said, hey, listen to this. And he gave me his headphones, and it was Metallica Kill 'Em All. I never heard that before, and I was just hooked. I listened to it all the way up there, like hour and a half long trip up, and an hour and a half back or whatever. The entire way, I was just absorbing that album. It was bonkers.
What are you trying to do? Turn into a metalhead or something?
No, I was only in that metal phase for just a second. I was getting into skateboarding, and that led me to punk rock. But I appreciated it. It got me out of mainstream music. I was so sick of that whole thing.
Corporate rock still sucks.
I can vividly remember listening to For Whom the Bell Tolls, Ride the Lightning, Metallica. It's so dramatic. And I'm in paradise. We're camping on the Oregon coast. It's summer. I'm skateboarding, and I'm listening to this song that's just dramatic and crazy. And I'm like in my teenage angst, like depressed, and I'm literally in paradise.
I can see it. The sweet sounds of Metallica. It's like a siren song.
Yeah, quite the opposite, actually. Most of their songs, those early songs, are about war. I kind of got tired of hearing about war all the time and started getting into like Dead Kennedys and the Misfits, and it's like, thank you, Metallica, for the bridge to this.
Well, shouts out to Metallica, because those dudes have been literally doing this since they were like 15. I don't know.
The other day, it was Sunday. Uh, this Bad Religion song came on my playlist, and I was like, oh, it brought me back, you know?
Gotta love Bad Religion.
It just brought me back, you know, Generator album. I love that album. Empire Strikes First. So I'm listening to them all down at the fire pit, and I was like, dude, this is almost like a church Sunday service, but I just listened to 15 Bad Religion songs.
That's a badass service.
When I worked at Space Taco in my late teens, I had a Bad Religion sticker on my car, you know, the crossed out one. Like, yeah, like it's like, but one of my managers, they were like young Christians or whatever. She was always like, yeah, my husband comes in to pick me up, and he's offended every time he sees that sticker. And I was like, well, then tell him not to look at it.
Oh, snap.
That was the only negative reaction I ever got to that sticker. I mean, I got all positive reactions. It was always like Bad Religion fans, like, oh, hell yeah, you know? Ah, those fucking frogs, what a buzzkill.
What are you gonna do about those things?
Oh, fuck. I have no idea.